Morning everyone, this is Lucy from Seaside Tarot and I'm just doing a VR response to the tag Tarot Bling and I'd like to dedicate this to Mascha from Musings from Mascha channel and Nancy from the Paper Moon Tarot channel. So let's get started. And the first deck I'm going to show everyone is the Yokai Yokchi Tarot. It's a Japanese deck that I use during the month of October because it's based on ghosts and ghouls. And I think it's a very refined deck. Not too much bling in it, which just suits me fine. It has nice gilding on the side, but in the cards themselves you'll see that there's a little bit of gold foil on each of the cards. So we'll just see the gold foil on the tower. So that's about as much bling as I like. I like it to be a little bit reserved and refined, not out there in front of everybody. See the gold foil on the rabbit, and there's the sun. Hope everyone can see all that. Judgment. So I used this last October during Halloween, and I'd received it the month before, and I thoroughly enjoy it. This deck is a keeper. I won't be passing this one on any day soon. Family will inherit this deck. In fact, they're getting annoyed that I'm selling a lot of my decks. But anyway, this is a lovely deck. And it's based on Japanese mythology for ghosts and ghouls. Here's the Hermit. The cardstock's lovely. It's that linen cardstock. It's my favorite. And easy to shuffle. And just very well presented deck. There's the Empress. So that's my first one I want to show everybody. Very delicate, very refined. I like my decks to be well done. So the next one that's well done is from the Babo Studios. I should tell you this one's from Buho Plaque, by Buho Plaque. Yeah. So next one I want to show everyone is the Victorian Romantic 3rd edition from Babo Studios. I have got the 4th one, but I haven't opened it yet. And this one has gold stamping as well. No gold edging, but that's okay. But it's refined as well. It just has minimum amount of gold foil within the card. See the dress on the Empress. Very well done. Here's the Hierophant. He has a robe that's quite blingy. The Lovers, her blouse has the gold foil. And the Lovers and the Cupid. And the chariot, the hair and the wheels have that gold bling, and the dresses has that silver bling in it. And of course the lions on the strength card. Isn't that a brilliant strength card? One of my favorite. And the hermit, that's a lovely hermit as well. I must use this deck. I like these cards. I think I'll be getting my 4th edition out for next month, our winter month, beginning of winter next month in June. So that's the Victorian Romantic by Bubba Studios. Next one I want to show you, and I think the other ladies have shown you this one as well, is the Gold Master Tarot, and it has the gold foil on it as well, bit blingy, but it's just a lovely deck in that it's refined. Look at the Queen of Spades, isn't she beautiful? It's refined and delicate, and which makes it simple, but it still has the bling, but not over the top bling as some decks have. Very refined. Jack of Hearts. This is a nice size deck. Nice width for my hands. So that's my next one. Key Masters Tarot by The House of the Rising Spade. So this is now mass market by US Games. I bought mine when it was a Kickstarter, I think. 1st edition. So that's the house by the House of the Rising Spades. Key Master Tarot. Can be found in US Games catalogs. Next one I want to show you is one of my all-time favorite classics, and that's the Dust to Onyx Tarot by Courtney Alexander. Courtney A. Alexander. Great guidebook. Isn't that a wonderful presentation for a guidebook? And even the spiel that goes with the cards is good. I do like a good guidebook. So this is one of my all-time classics, and I was very lucky to get number 135 of the 1000 in the 1st edition. So that matte gold edging, but in the cards you'll get glimpses of gold foil. So in this one it's in the numbering and in the banner, and on the card itself is just little hints of gold in his nose guard. Not every card has a little gold foil, but it's on the banner and in the edging here. Just in here. Beautiful deck, beautiful presentation. Very classic for me. I've used this quite a bit in challenges over the years, so it's become one of my staple decks for goddess work and shadow work as well. So for me, that's as much bling as I like on my cards. With the death. Two of Cups. So that's the Dust to Onyx. Dust to Onyx by Courtney Alexander. So the next deck and the final deck that I'm going to show you from my collection is a Visconti deck by Il Meneghello. And I have 3 Visconti decks, but there are 15 in total, all in various state of disrepair. They're from the 15th century, so there is no one complete deck. There's no one complete Visconti deck, but in total they've identified 15 decks, and the one that has the most cards of the 78 cards is the actual Visconti Florza. This one is the 2005. No, this one's the 2015 version from Il Meneghello, and it was commissioned by Visconti, the families of Visconti and the family of Florza, to celebrate, I think, a wedding of the 2 families. After that, another 14 decks were commissioned, but I could be wrong in that. It shows the family members are represented in each of the cards, and it shows the garments of the period and the settings of the period in 1451 when this particular deck was painted. So this is a replica of the deck that's in a museum. Some of the decks, the 15 decks, can be found in libraries and private collections. So this is my favorite replication of the Visconti Florza. So it was painted with gold. Large cards. This is number 557 of 1500. And I got it in 2018. I bought it in 2018. So I've had it a few years. Do I use it? No, I just look at it for his historical value that it is. It's one of the first known tarot decks of 78 cards. This particular deck, Il Meneghello had to create the devil in the Tao So it's their interpretation of the devil and the towers in this deck. But each publishing company have created a different version of the tower and the devil to make up the 78 cards. You can see that this was gold foil or gold plated. I have another 2 Visconti decks, but I'm only showing you this one today. So this was Il Meneghello's interpretation of the devil. And interpretation of the tower. So the cards are large, they don't fit on the screen. I should put it, I should have the camera up this way. Anyway, you can get what the gold, you see the shiny, you can get the gold on. There's the sun. So that's a blingy deck that I don't use, but I do look at it occasionally, and I do bring it out to show others. So there you are. They're my bling decks that I want to show you today. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.